What it is, it's your guy Retro Neo Nest back again with another video, and today we are revisiting the 8bitdo Neo Geo controller. Let's check it out. So about 3 months ago, I purchased two controllers from 8bitdo, and those were the King of Fighters 97 Neo Geo CD replica controller, and also I did a regular just plain black one, which were great. Awesome controllers. And in the review I said, hey, well, take a look at what I said a couple months ago, because this controller is actually pretty solid. It is very sturdy, it's got a good weight in the hand, and the button configurations are good. However, because of the limited compatibility that we have with certain devices, yeah, I don't play any fighting games on my PC, and unfortunately, I would have liked to have seen a wireless dongle connection to where we could have connected this to a classic Neo Geo Aes console. This would have been an incredible controller to add to the classic console, and I think it was a missed opportunity. Now, many of you have made many comments over the last couple of months saying, hey, you know, they've got this converter here, here's this wireless adapter here, and you can use it to play on your Neo Geo. Well, unfortunately, it was sold out, back ordered for months on numerous sites. And then I put myself on a waiting list to finally get my hands on a Neo BT. Now, I ordered two. When I had the opportunity to get one, I said, boom. It came across in my email saying, hey, they're back in stock, and I ordered them straight away. Went to the website, picked them up, boom, they were there, and by the end of the day, they were sold out again. So these are a really hot commodity for a lot of collectors. One, because you can utilize a lot of different controllers with the Neo BT. If you've got wireless joysticks, etc., and you don't feel like plugging in extension cords for your traditional Neo Geo controllers, etc., and you want to use something wireless and be more hands-free, well, it's a great way to do it. So I had an opportunity to test it on the 8bitdo controllers, and I'll tell you what, everything that I gave it in terms of quality, in terms of compatibility, perfect. Now, and the reason behind that is because now we have something that you can use. Now, many of you out there that are watching this are probably heavy hardcore, you know every converter, adapter known to man. But this is really targeted for my viewers out there that are just getting into the console. Maybe you don't know what's available out there. There's many times that I've come across new and cool gadgets within the Neo Geo community I had no idea about. And I really appreciate many of you who are watching who let me know, like, hey, Nest, did you know this was available? Hey, Nest, do you know you could use this on an MVS, a super gun, etc.? Well, with this particular device, you can. This is just from Humble Bazooka, and they use two companies or two selling platforms to sell the device. You can either go to Stone Age Gamer, or you can go to 8bitmods. Stone Age Gamer's been out of stock, and I think they were just recently in stock, and now they're out of stock again. And now 8bitmods has been out since I purchased mine a couple of weeks ago. Now, you can use the Neo BT adapter for various Bluetooth controllers, and only Bluetooth controllers, so it has to have the capability. On the back of the 8bitdo, it's got the capability for 2.4 and Bluetooth. And you can use that for various devices like the AES, an MVS, a Super Gun, a Neo Geo CD. This would also work with PS3, PS4, some Xbox stuff, etc. So definitely a very adaptable device to use if you feel like using more of a retro style controller, but it's in a bite-sized, jam-packed punch of new tech in terms of a replica. So pretty cool there. You know, maybe you don't want to go pick up a traditional CD controller. Maybe you don't want to go and get another Neo Geo joystick. You want something a little bit more compact, hands-free, doesn't require a bunch of wires and cords to be hooked up. This is a great way to do it. And the Neo BT really does a good job in its design, plugs into the AES really good, and honestly, it's really not hard to connect. So really, all it really entails is this. So with your 8bitdo Neo Geo wireless controller, the setup is really easy. Plug in the Neo BT first, turn on the AES console. From there, you'll see the pulsing red indicator light on the Neo BT. From there, all you need to do is press the start button on the 8bitdo controller. On the bottom of the controller, you're generally going to see that little green indicator light come on. From there, the controller's LED status will blink and then it will remain lit once it's successfully paired. Another way to do it too is making sure that the back of the controller is set to Bluetooth. Now, in the construction manual for the 8bitdo, generally connecting to the Neo Geo Mini, to PC, or like meaning Windows and Android, etc., it's going to ask you to switch the tab over to the 2.4. In this particular case, we're going to be switching over to the Bluetooth section on the back of the controller. And by doing that, it's going to pair with the Neo BT. You should be able to, just like here in the video, be able to move up and down and control just like a traditional controller, which is really great. And I'm telling you, in terms of playability, is there any lag? I didn't experience any. Really awesome was I got to play two of my latest new games, King of Fighters 98 US and also Aero Fighters 2 US also. Super happy to have those in the collection, and be on the lookout for future videos with Mission Neo Geo. I'll be doing comprehensive videos on those really soon, so stay tuned for those. Should you get this controller now? Heck yes, for sure you should get it. If you want to minimize, if you've got a game room that's really small setup, you don't want to have a bunch of cords connected, this is a great way to do it. And right now, at the time of this recording, there's still sales going online since it's coming up on the holidays. I think there's numerous sites right now that have the 8bitdo controller going for like 18-19 bucks, which is super cheap. Great way to grab that. And then of course the Neo BT is probably still on back order right now. My recommendation to those of you out there that want to get one of these or two, be placed on the mailing reminding letter, either site, either Stone Age Gamer or 8-Bit Mods. I'll put links in the description down below for both of their websites. 8-Bit Mods was sold out the same day that I purchased, and I think just recently Stone Age Gamer, time of this video, they had some stock for the holidays, but I'm not sure if they're still up or not. So check it out, stay tuned to those, and if they are sold out, be put on the mailing list so that way they email you notifications on when those come out and they're ready to go. Now, as for my gameplay, I'm not going to go too deep in depth in terms of what I played, or I'm not going to go too deep in depth in either one of the games. King of Fighters 98 I just recently got, US version, awesome game. It's definitely one of the highlights in my collection for sure. And Aero Fighters 2 is probably one of my top 3 airplane style fighter shooters, shoot 'em ups on the Neo Geo to date. So it's definitely up there in my top 3 on the entire console. It definitely has been one of those games that's been eluding me for a couple of years since I started collecting. So definitely happy to play this game. And you can also check out some footage as well. That's all I got for you. This is a quick and simple video. If you like this, please drop a like and comment down below. And as always, collect and play the way that you want to collect and play your games. And I will check you next time. Peace.